So today we have our second annual question box service. Woo! Our lovely and mysterious question box was made by Rob Cole last year. I believe he's at TVU UC with the middle schoolers today, but he's here with us in spirit. Thank you, Rob. It even has a question mark on it. Amazing. So I'm going to pull questions out of here at random, and I'm going to try to answer them no matter what. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we're mixing them up. We got a good number of them in here today. Thank you very much. I think there was a way to ask questions online, but nobody told me how to find them. So, so sorry if you answered like through the exponent or something. Whoops. Next year we'll get that. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I love this one already. Sometimes I want to shout amen or yes during a service, but I'm well aware this is not the culture of this congregation or denomination. How would you feel if I did? And more it became the culture. Of course, some people might feel free to shout no or I disagree. That's a great question. So in lots of different churches, especially in the Black tradition, they sort of have a participatory, call and response. Sometimes people will be like, that's right, or snapping or whatever. I like that. I'm into it. So you're never going to bother me. It actually helps me know what's like how my words are hitting you. If you go, yes, girl. So I'm fine with it. I know that sometimes it depends on the vibe of the service, right? If I'm talking about a really difficult topic and you're like, yes, queen, like maybe, we got to read the room, but generally I like it. So go for it, in my opinion. And we always have to be aware that some among us have different sensitivities or hearing abilities, so we do want to keep that in mind. And if that is an issue for anybody, let me know and we can figure out a way to make it all work for each other. Okay, great first question. Okay, do you like it here? If not, what can we do to make you happy? That's so sweet. I think I know who wrote this. Thank you. I am very happy here. Yep, I'm really happy here. So some of you may know I'm from Powell, just up the road, and I have been trying to get back to East Tennessee ever since I had to move away when I was 11. So I am thrilled to be here. I'm loving this East Tennessee fall weather, the lightning bugs I just love it. I love it. The brew at the zoo's coming up. Oh. Yes, I am happy as a clam. I'm happy as a clam. So thank you very much. It feels weird these days, though, to be personally happy, to have safety and comfort and even joy, and then to see all the suffering that's going on out there, this weird cognitive dissonance. So what you can do to make me more happy, if that's what you want to do, I really encourage you to get involved with Toucan. ORUC is going to be starting a social justice team soon, and so getting involved to try to help the world be a better place, I think can help us all just enjoy our happiness unalloyed. So great question, thank you, very kind. Okay. As general church attendance continues to fall, what are we doing to keep our attendance on growing? Great question, great question. So I actually met with some other ministers, some other Oak Ridge clergy this past week. We had a meeting at the Lutheran church, and they were like, mainline churches, ooh, wow, it's so tough out here. Their attendance is falling. They've been seeing that for a few years. We're having the opposite problem. Yay! I think due to a lot of wonderful reasons, we just have a fantastic congregation. We're seeing a lot of new visitors come. We're seeing a lot of new families. Our faith formation program, which normally might have 25 kids a week, in the first couple weeks of faith formation this year had 40. So yeah, we're having really great attendance. Now what you can do to help is when you see a new person with the sticker name tag, go on up, get to know them, make them feel welcome. Especially in the social hall, I'll say I do pretty often see new people sitting by themselves at a table. So try to go and meet them even in the social hall, because there's only so much I can do, right? I'm just little old Lóre, but the community is what makes people stay, right? So, excellent question, thank you. Ooh, this is a good one. Who is God? Oh, woo, that's a great question. So, wow, where to even start? The word God can mean a lot of different things. It's just like the cat in the story, right? Some people mean one thing, some people mean another. Most of our neighbors, when they use the word God, they mean a sort of, it's a deity, it's the creator of all things, and they usually think of it as a man, as the father. And this has been going on for millennia, right? Even in Greek and Roman mythology, there was Zeus, who was like the father storm god, right? This beardy guy in the sky you often see. Some other people think of God more like the existence itself, that God is in all things, that God is the creative force in the world. Other people think of gods and goddesses, and there may be gods for different things. So there's like the god of springtime and the god of night and the god of water, and they are these sort of guiding forces that make these things what they are. I hope that answers your question. Some of us here at ORUC believe in a god or gods, some of us don't. And we try to be a community even with different beliefs. And that is, I think, one of the most important things in this world that we can do, is try to just accept and understand each other with all our different beliefs in the world. Excellent question. Okay. Ooh, what is a niche religion/belief system that you wish more people knew about, and why? That's a great question. So the niche religion, that's kind of the cat thing, right? Whereas like in Japan, Shinto's not niche, but here it's unusual. I'm gonna go with Shinto. So Shinto is a homegrown indigenous Japanese religion. Religion is a weird concept, right? In the West, we think of a religion as a organization that has a specific belief and dogma set, and you go to the place and you do the thing and you say you believe in it, and that's what religion is. But across the world, religion can work a lot differently. Sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with what you believe. Sometimes it has to do with what you do. So Shinto is very connected to nature, this understanding of spirits in everything. And they have shrines everywhere, little neighborhood shrines just to the spirits of the area, a shrine to rice, a shrine to water, a shrine for anything that can be honored, you know what I mean? When I was in Japan this summer, I went to a cat island. It was really fun. And on the top of the cat island, on the top of the mountain, there was a Shinto shrine to cats. It was great. So Shinto is really interesting. And I think animistic religions that really are tied in with nature, tied in with location, that make people want to take care of the world around them, I think are very, very beautiful. So I'll go with that one. Thank you for the question. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're good. Oh, y'all are coming with the good questions today. Why are we here? Ooh. Ooh, okay. So why are we here? That's a wonderful question. That's the question that is at the heart of all religions, I think. We're all trying to figure out, why do we exist? What is it for? Why this and not something else? So it's a really excellent question, and there's no one right answer. Some people think that we are here to be kind and good so that we can go to heaven after we die. Some people think that we are here to conquer the world. I think, for what it's worth, that we're here because in the universe, there's a lot of matter, right? There's a lot of stuff that isn't alive. And then on Earth, pop, there became stuff that is alive. And we don't know why, we don't know what it's for, but life keeps growing, keeps changing. And I think humanity has evolved to help take care of all of that stuff. We have evolved the ability to leave the planet. I think that's on I think that's an evolutionary boon, and that we can help steward life on this planet to make sure life flourishes together and can flourish elsewhere as well. So not all of our eggs are in one basket. Now that's a different reason for space travel than the billionaires want. I don't like the billionaires and their little Mars palaces. No, that's not. But I think that life is here because the universe wants to know itself. I think that's what we are. We are living aspects of the universe, looking at the majesty, the amazement. Look at this tree right here, right outside the window. Look at that tree. Thousands of leaves, eating the sunlight, existing, amazing. And we get to see all of that. So that's why I think that we're here. But I look forward to hearing all of your answers for that amazing question. Okay. I think this will maybe be our last question. How do you handle consistent, intense emotions? That's an excellent question. I don't know about you all, but I've been having consistent, intense emotions these last few years. How do I handle it? Recently, I have tried to touch back to reality, to the real around me, to my home, to my local community, because all that's going on out there, I don't have direct control over. Now, I can call my representatives, I have control over that, but then I have to let go a bit, because not being able to, knowing all that's going on in the world and not being able to do anything about it hurt, it breaks my heart. So lately, just to kind of handle my emotions, I've been trying to garden, I've been trying to join a D&D game and make some friends. I've been trying to, just really focusing on the reality around me. I took a break from social media. I've been journaling. I love to journal. Just getting your thoughts and stuff out on paper sometimes just helps get it out. When I have really, really intense emotions, I live with my younger brother, and we're best friends, and so it helps to just talk it out with him. And one thing that you can do is, one of the things I'm here for is so that if you are having intense emotions, you can have somebody to talk to. Now, I'm not a therapist, but I am here for something called spiritual care. If you just need someone to listen to you as you're going through a hard time, to remind you that you're not alone, I'm here for you. You can make an appointment with me. There's a link on our website and in the exponent, or you can just shoot me an email. So, excellent question. Thanks for letting me plug that. What do we think? One more? I think we can sneak in one more. Okay. Well, this one's on different paper, so I'm curious about. What have you learned as a settled minister that you didn't expect or that surprised you? Ooh, excellent question. So for those who may not know, this is the second year of my settled ministry here at ORUC, and this is my first time being a settled minister. I am a fairly new minister. So let's see, what have I learned? I've learned that, I kind of knew this before, but I think I learned it more clearly, that the minister has more impact on people than I sometimes realize. I sort of didn't know my own strength. And so I learned that I could accidentally hurt somebody if I make a call or make a decision that, especially that people don't understand. So yeah, I've just been learning how to share and communicate my power, because I really don't want to accidentally step on anybody's toes. What else? Let's see. What else have I learned as a settled minister? I've learned that a lot of stuff that you do as a minister, they don't teach you in divinity school. How to make budgets, where is the first aid kit, what kind of tapers do you use and where do we order them from? All that sort of logistical stuff. Who makes a decision about what kind of toilet paper? They don't teach you about that. I turned my mic off. Okay. That's confidential information. Yeah, confidential information. I think that, let's see. Is this mic on? Great. That is a perfect excuse to wrap us up. So thank you for all your questions. Keep them coming. And now I turn it back over to our wonderful choir for our closing hymn.